Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you another Make It Monday tutorial. Today, we're going to use the Fields in Bloom stamp set, and this stamp set is kind of a combination of a background stamp, two-step stamping, and some other stamps that you can use in here. So by two-step stamping, what we mean is that they layer on top of each other. So you will stamp your leaves, and then you can stamp the flowers right on top of them to create a unique background. So let me share with you the cards that I created today. The first card that I created, I used the circle die from the Spotlight on Nature. And this is kind of a fun fold. And on Wednesday, I did this fun fold class. You can hop on over to that video and see how to create this fun fold. But what I did for this is, instead of doing the fun fold that I did on the video for last Wednesday, I made the opening a circle from our Spotlight on Nature's. So you stamp the two images down, and I stamp the darker image, whatever that's going to be for you. For me, the darker image was the leaves, and I stamped those in Mossy Meadow. And you could also do Garden Green, whatever dark leaf you want. I stamped that first, and then when you go to put your stamp right on top of the next one, it's easier for you to line up those flowers on top of your image. And if you see in here, there are where the flowers go. So it's pretty easy, since it's photopolymer, to just look at that right through the acrylic, and you can see where it needs to go. But for my eyes, it's easier to do the dark first. So that's all I did, and I added a few of the birdies. And this greeting is from You Are Beautiful, and that is our first card. And that is the Azure Afternoon card base. Now, all the measurements and the supplies will be available on my blog at blessedbycards.com in a free project sheet. So don't feel like you have to write everything down. So our second one, I used the Shaded Spruce card base, and I added a layer of the Poppy Parade. And on this one, I used the embossing folder, the dotted circles. So I ran that through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, put it on top, and then for this one, instead of the circles, I decided to use the Country corner dies, and I just did one in the Shaded Spruce, and then I did the white one is where I cut out my image. So I stamped first on a piece of white cardstock, and on this one I did the darker leaves and then the Poppy Parade flowers. And then instead of the birds on this one, I added the flowers from that. I'm sorry, not the flowers, the clouds from that stamp set. So you can stamp these sweet little clouds. Okay, and then I just did the banner right on top of it. And that thanks is from Simply Said. And so that is our second card. And our last card stepped up just a little bit. I used the Wanted to Say dies for the happy birthday. And then for the images themselves, I decided to stamp it double time. So I stamped it several times. I stamped the flowers and the leaves, sorry, can't talk, on there. And then what I did was I stamped it a second time, and I fussy cut just right along that little border there. And I used some Stampin' Dimensionals to pop that up. So that gives it a little bit more of a field look. And so that is how I did that card. So, and then on the inside, of course, all of them, you just add a little piece of white and decorate however you desire. So that is my third card, and this is the new in color Peach Pie. So those are my three cards for today's Make It Monday tutorial using the Fields in Bloom two-step stamping set. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends, and be sure to stop back next Monday for another Make It Monday tutorial. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.